I serve on some important committees. I'm sort of like the ranking member on health, which is very important to everybody. Insurance, anybody who has to do with health insurance knows about that. And rules and Ways and Means. Ways and Means is the committee that decides on the budget, on the finance. So that if you can have an important voice in things and help your community, that's the place to be.
Now you mentioned also that you sit on health issues, right?
Yep.
So what's the latest with metzitzah b'peh? That's an issue right now. That's,
you know what? That's been happening in the city. That's been happening in the city, and it really hasn't come to us on the state level because it's the city Department of Health that's making those determinations.
Is that something that the state will get involved with?
This is the kind of thing that you could say. I don't know that it will, but you could say, there are issues of separation. You know what I mean? Who is, if anybody, is government allowed to tell religions how they should practice? So it may come up as that, but right now it's something that's happening with the city Department of Health.
So what you're saying is from a law standpoint.
I mean, you could find, by the way, plenty of ways to deal with that do two things. One is safeguard children's health, and two, at the same time, do not interfere with dictating to religious communities how they should conduct their rituals. And there are ways to do that.
Now, as assistant speaker, then it's obvious you're very close to Shelley Silver. And he now is he doing something from a state level?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's been right now.
Right now, just city.
The battle is with the city.
Okay.
It's not something we don't make those determinations.
But is this an issue that could make it up to the state?
Could conceivably.
Okay, and if it does, now if it presents itself where it does reach the state, what's going to happen then?
I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you what will happen, but basically, as in all things, and I have to make a point of this something, in sort of a relation, not that particularly, but lots of times there are issues that people can't understand why some of us, or why somebody like the speaker, who certainly has many grandchildren, God bless them, who are in yeshivas, and I cannot but help but believe that he's probably helping, pay their tuitions and so on, so that people have to understand that sometimes there are things that the Constitution does or doesn't allow us to do. And I'm talking as an example, tuition issues and so on. So basically what we do, if it's in our state venue, if it's within our jurisdiction, we try to do the best we can within the Constitution, and we've tried to find the ways to do things constitutionally and legally. And I don't know if you understand that message, everybody, but we do as much as we can, and sometimes somebody says, look, here's another way you can interpret the law, you can do even better. So we do. That's a general kind of thing for things that are of concern to our community. What's happened to legislation, But I'm going to tell you, I really honestly don't think that that at this point is going to be in our jurisdiction, because I think it's going to be dealt with at a city level. We shall see.